Alrighty guys, what's up? Got warrior build here. Lost Ark. So this game just come out today in the East? Yeah, in the Americas. So just trying some different classes. We're going to be, like I said, trying this warrior build out. I was watching Riker had a interesting video up on YouTube about all the different classes, and this was supposedly one of the beginner friendly classes. So I was going to go ahead and try this. Alright, there, now we should be able to see or hear game audio. So, as I said, I was looking at Riker's build, and the Gunlancer looks to be a really forgiving class. I see summon a monster here. Shield meter filled during combat. You can expend your shield meter to enter defensive stance against battle shield. Okay. That just gives me, I don't know, makes you many do less pushes but decreases damage. Okay, so this guy seems. Oh, and then X to protect your party members too. This seems pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to like really get used to this. Oh, that was awesome. That's what's summon. There we go. I like this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Gunslinger for this character. Especially since this is my first character in the game. A lot of things, like it says, can be different. And I don't want something that is super hard right off the bat, just so I learn a lot of game mechanics and what's going to go on here. So we are going to go ahead and yeah, we're gonna try this one. He doesn't look as awesome right now, but that's okay.
May Regulus bless the path you've chosen.
Follow my destiny. Yes.
You will now take your first step in the quest for the Ark. The future of Arcasia is in your hands. The light of the world must not fall to chaos.
A pillar of light. We better get moving.
Huh? Go? Where?
To meet old friends. After 500 years of waiting, the stars of destiny call to us.
Stars of the what? The what now? Come back, you crazy old man!
Alright, so some pillar of light and 500 years of waiting. Huh.
Look alive, scrubs. We're here. Next stop, Trua, the Forgotten Land. Bring your things.
Pride Home is next, so please don't get off just yet.
Oh, I see.
We are going to take off once they get
Let's
off.
go.
I don't know who these
You're
other
finally here.
NPCs are. Apparently they are very important people. Does this guy have...
Hey, you. Come here for a rough voyage, huh?
You know how sailors are. They aren't exactly the most pleasant type. Well, what matters is that you arrived here in one piece. So it's time for you to start exploring the land, huh? Be wary though, the landlubbers can stab you in the back anytime. It's good to know. You say you're from a somewhere cold. Well, that's quite a weapon. I bet I can't even lift it. Here, take this. They're supplies for the Trua expedition. I don't know how dangerous this mission is supposed to be, but I hear the client invested quite a bit of coin on this adventure. It contains a special weapon that was specifically crafted by Umar Blacksmith, so check it out.
It'll come in handy.
Alright, so if I go
Equip gear
into
from your
I...
inventory.
Okay, so we got some healing potions. And then we got our support chest. Which, oh cool, so now I got this guy. How do I, there we go, open. I'm able to, hey, equip that. So that's really sweet. Now I got a much better, more epic weapon. I did get the silver version of this game. Oh, apparently you can skip the prologue on the top left, but I don't want to do that the first time playing this game, so... Okay. Talk to... Abba. Oh, is it still this guy?
I like you. You got the right kind of eyes for this job.
You can always tell a quality adventure from some pretender by the eyes. People of quality are hard to come by in the Forgotten Land these days. Actually, this team here ain't bad, so the treasure payoff must be huge. Do you know anything about it? Okay, so I get to choose. What do you mean? Urka filled me in on the whole deal. It seems a priest from the Scasion order has put out a huge reward to help him find a hidden treasure in Trua. There was a war fought at this place a while back. It was deemed unsafe by local authorities, but I guess they opened it back up again. I always figured anything of value was destroyed in the war. All these fighter types make me wonder if we're not walking into a... Wait, what was that?
Wow. Look at him.
Help me, adventurer! Can you bring me some water?
Check the location of the quest objective. Objectivon, the mini map. Which the target object and hit with G. So I get water from over here.
Water!
Sweet water. That's much
Sweet
better.
water!
Thank you very much. I had no idea seasickness could be this bad. I had a hunch you were a kind soul. I'm glad I was right. May I have your name, kind adventurer? Oh, Styliaxin, quite a unique name. I definitely won't forget that one. I am Morpheus, a priest of Sakaria. You know Neo. I am seeking the hidden treasure beneath the ancient city of Trua. It seems you haven't heard from Gurkha. Allow me to fill you in on the details. Archaeological data deciphered by the church has revealed that this land contains the last treasure of the Prophet. The news has resulted in many adventurers joining the hunt, though nothing has been found yet. More and more people are hearing about a land of gold and opportunity, which means the church had to act fast if it wanted to find the treasure. The church decided to hire many skilled adventurers to explore this land on their behalf. They also decided to send priests such as myself to oversee things. I didn't think I would be selected for such a dangerous job, but... look, that one over there is Gurkha, who leads this expedition.
Gather round.
Oh, so he wants us to come over here.
Pick up the pace. Get moving.
Listen to Gurkha's briefing. Oh, do I have to
I'm the
click on him now?
captain of the Trua expedition. Call me Gurkha.
I'm sure you're all aware, but Trua was an ancient city destroyed by the war long ago. We have only one mission in this cursed land. It's to find the treasure requested by the priests by following the clues left behind in the ancient city. All of you are expendable. If you do anything foolish or cause trouble, I will not hesitate to leave you behind. He sounds like a great captain. These are the maps made by the advanced party. Press tab to access your map anytime.
Check the map as often as you can.
Okay. That's kind of cool. That's like a Diablo overview.
The advance party that came first said they had finished exploring the area, but there was nothing to gain.
How useless. I don't understand if they're supposed to actually be, if this is a bug, like they're supposed to actually be talking this whole through. Would be nice if they were, so I didn't have to speak it, but whatever. How useless. Starting today, we're going to explore the deeper regions of this land. And I must warn you, if you don't report any treasures or suspicious clues you find, you'll be in deep. Hold on, that overwhelming scent. Some sort of creature is near. Be on guard.
Captain, trolls in the camp. Damn it all. Wake up and grab your weapons! Let's kill some trolls!
Alright. There we go.
Move
Now I
quickly! Defend the camp!
Press C or right click to use a basic attack.
Where'd all these trolls come from? Wipe them all out!
Actually pretty awesome for some of these things that you but it's good I keep forgetting that left click is really actually came from like Wars 2. So that's the one that maybe that was in my other like stance when I had to show off the whole way. Okay. Yeah. And then that is the... Oh, because then I can do X, which is for the whole party. Okay, so talk
What
to this
a
guy.
waste of energy.
I need to hear about the routes of approach from the advanced party's investigation. We'll have to hurry to find it ourselves. Defensive stance increases your defensive and making you immune to debuffs and pushes, but decreases your... Oh, yeah, because I had that on. That's fine. Only those who are not seriously injured will be treated and go together. Hey, priest, you can do that, can't you?
Sure. Of course. You are quite terrifying. Please, put down the knife.
It's on my back, dude. I came here on the condition that I'd not be a burden, so I've got to do my job too, right? But I could use a little help. Would you be able to give me a hand? I guess so.
Hey, let someone else tend to the priest. We should be searching the surroundings.
Won't be easy.
Alright, so we got some other stuff over here. West. Tent was burned. Oh, okay, so that's like an investigation. Inspect the tent and kill the injured adventurer.
Thank you. It's not a serious
When are we
injury.
even going to find the treasure?
Find Morpheus. So
I
he-
think
find something
it's
at least.
already
This team
too
must have
late
cost
for
that
these
priest
people.
a fortune.
What kind of priest are you, dude? And the danger is not yet past. If we don't prepare for what comes next, we'll lose our lives just like them. Stilly Accent. This is an HP potion I brought from the order. Only use it when you are in danger. The red bar at the bottom of your screen indicates your HP, just like any generic MMO or game in general where you have health and can be killed. If you run out of HP, you won't be able to continue your adventure. I'll place it in the hotkey F1 slot for you so you can use it in an emergency. That's very kind
I
of you,
already
sir.
gave some potion.
Then he's like, I already gave you some.
The treasure is important, but making it out alive is what truly matters. Make good use of that potion.
Will do. Definitely have potential based on how you took down those trolls without breaking a sweat. These are some pretty great combat skills you're using, Stilly Axon. Why, thank you. Combat skills. Yes, they're special skills that adventurers use during combat, since everyone who walks into battle in their own unique style based on their class or virtues. Keep things fresh by checking what's available in your K combat skills window as often as you can. You know how to manage your combat skills, right? I guess I do now. Open the combat skills window by using K. You'll then see the skills you can use and skills you'll be able to learn in the future. That's very exciting. As you gain experience in the world, you earn skill points. Use these points to increase the skill level. When the skill level reaches levels 4, 7, and 10, you'll be able to set up the skill tree. The skill tree lets you adjust skills to match your own combat style. Depending on the skill tree, combat skills can be faster, stronger, or even have special powers. You're a skilled adventurer, Stilly Axon, so I'm sure you'll find the perfect combat skill for yourself in no time. Before you start the expedition, check your combat skills and think about which skills are best for the situation. Why don't you open the K combat skills window and take a look around? Thank you, I will do that. You have good information. Alright, so that's kind of cool because these are all the skills that here we can learn. Okay, so I don't have any skill points right now. And these are all like... So these are skills that I guess then I can eventually use down here. And then you can increase their skill level, as well as what looks like generic, what do I want to call these? Like attributes, I guess, that you, it's like, you know, overall for your character. Which is pretty friggin' cool. So, and it looks like you have different, different presets if you want to buy, and then of course that's where they get you because it's like we'll give you 2 and then you have to buy
We
more
never
if
know
you
what's
really
going to
want more.
happen, so it's best to prepare for the worst.
I feel exhausted, and the exploration hasn't even started yet. At least Gurkha seems very passionate and full of greed. Ha! I heard Gurkha's a good explorer, so we should find a way to the old city soon, right? I don't know if we'll actually find treasure worth as much as Gurkha's dreams. None of the information we have mentions its true value. It could be something extremely dangerous, it could be an ordinary rock. Or maybe it could even have something to do with the Arks. The Arks. Fabled artifacts of great power. Most people believe they are a myth, but the church takes Ark research very seriously. This is a secret, but We're guessing the prophet's treasure you're looking for, or we're looking for, may have a clue to the Ark. Oh, I think we found something over there.
This way! Everyone gather up! We are going to break through the barrier and advance!
Alright, so we have to go break this door? Destroy the barricade blocking the path. There we go. It only took like 10,000 hits.
Hop on! We're going down the river!
It is believed the ruins of Trua are protected by the gods. Between traps and crumbling ceilings, we should be careful. Whoa! These giant statues were built in the image of the gods. Regulus himself created the Ark, the ever-burning light of creation. The Ark contains great power. The power to create and the power to destroy. Just like a god. If only we could figure out its location.
Oi! You gonna flap your gums all day, priest?
He's right. We should be quiet. Look. We made it. This place, it doesn't seem normal.
Seems like we're on the right track. Follow me and watch your step.
Oh, that's cool. So I can actually climb up here.
The early bird that gets the worm.
Stay put.
Oh, so I can actually go over this way and jump. And then climb back up.
It's the trolls again. We have to break through their lines. Prepare for battle.
That's cool. Oh man.
Captain, more trolls incoming.
Well, we got lots of silver.
There's no end to this. Secure the
My loot adventure was.
Everyone,
Let's
take
take care
cover.
of these guys first.
Counting on you.
I can't believe you destroyed the bridge. Well, what about the others trapped on the other side?
Don't whine at me. You have a death wish. It had to be done.
These glows definitely look like they are better than what I have. I kind of wish they had like a. If I hit. Okay, so C actually is one I use, or that's my attack. I just kind of wanted to see like a comparison, right? Like. Kind of, I like looking at these. I can see that obviously the blue ones are better, but instead of doing this, I guess. Oh, okay. So I can't Like, those blue ones cannot be dismantled, but somehow I would assume that you can salvage or dismantle items. Oh no, don't fall, dude.
I'm glad you're okay.
I was just making a rational decision to save everyone.
Made it out alive, didn't you? As for you, you were faster than I thought you would be. That could be useful later on. When all is done, I'll take your actions into consideration when we divide up the compensation. Ha ha ha, but don't get too cocky. It's not over yet. Any casualties? None. Good. Then, should we continue?
This seems like the entrance to the city, but it's blocked.
I can't read what's written.
When in doubt,
blow it up.
blow it up.
Neil, bring me the demo equipment. Give it to Styliaxon here. Listen, Styliaxon, set this up in the crack over there and then run like hell. You're the fastest one here, so you have the best chance of getting clear of the blast. Just don't stop running unless you want to join that door and getting blown sky high.
Run as fast as you can once you set it up.
That thing goes off fast. I hope nothing goes wrong.
Okay. Oh.
It won't budge.
Ancient magic.
Aim in the sealed door again.
Damn! That stone ain't gonna budge.
Is there another way? The path. It's open. What is this?
Open.
What just happened? Did you open up the entrance to the collapsed ruin? Lights. I didn't see anything. Neither did anyone else. It seemed like Styliaxon just opened the door. I'm not sure what happened, but something strange is going on here. The faintly written letters on the door. I couldn't read it precisely, but it talked about waiting for a chosen one. I don't know about all that, but I'm glad you're here. We better get a move on, huh?
Hey, Cap,
Oh, the
I don't
open
think
road
we'd be
complete.
getting anything out of this.
What? That fool priest. I came all the way here, and we found nothing.
Are you sure there wasn't an old city here? No city, no treasure, it's nothing but dead ends every time. Are we even going to get paid, or is that not real like everything else?
Calm down. You will be well compensated. No, let's see.
Oh.
The hidden ruins. Here all along.
Would you do that?
Be?
We're gonna be rich.
We're here. Let's go.
I think the treasure is over there.
Open an expanded map to check
Hey,
out.
wait for
there
me!
we go.
Why isn't it opening? Neil, get me the explosives.
Already used up all the strong ones.
There must be a secret device that can open the shrine somewhere. Let's find it together.
Well, I'm already going over here.
Looks like this rookie has found a way. Hurry, open it, go on! I got a bad feeling about this.
Look!
Treasure.
Wait. Hands off the treasure. I'm in charge here. Move aside.
Stop, you greedy fools! Look outside!
Oh no.
Whoa! Demons! How did they get here?
There we go.
We almost died! Screw the contract! Let's grab what we can!
That wasn't the deal.
The guy with the sword makes the rules, kid. Grab the stone. It looks valuable.
No, don't touch it!
Man. Oh, they just done something. Oh, they opened the stone.
Stop! It's a trap!
Help me!
So I guess let's try to save him.
Please, don't let me die!
Get back!
Oh. And then that priest was like, nope.
His greed would have killed you both. Stand back. Where does this road lead to?
I don't know.
There's just two of us now.
I know this sounds crazy, but I keep thinking that we're being watched. Dangerous traps, demon attacks, and even human greed. I have no idea what we're getting ourselves into now. I'm looking forward to find out more. I'm looking forward to finding out more. I hope we can make it to the end together. Well, I guess let's go ahead and enter the portal.
Which way should we take?
Follow the light. Oh. Man.
Are you alright? You're alive. Let's look for a way up. It's so dark in here. I can't see a thing. Do you see anything?
Yeah, I can see a little bit.
Over here! I found it! Take this and go up. I finally found it. What's this?
Oh. Hey, no, I just Man, every time I get mine, it turns right back around. Forgot that I can hit space. The stagger skill? What is that? Dash, fire, dash, dance. No. Man, this boss has a lot of health. There he goes. He's right down to regular health now. Nice.
When the light of destiny reaches the end of the world, the Winged Watcher shows the way to the light of creation. When the chaos of the abyss opens its eyes once again, you will follow the Pride of Lions to the beginning. Destiny calls to you, O Chosen One.
Are you alright?
Can't believe you defeated that huge monster. I knew you were talented. That monster was like nothing I've ever seen. So ancient and powerful, it must have been a guardian protecting the Prophet's treasure. So what was the Prophet's treasure? Was it a story about the Ark? Alliance Pride? I see. The only Pride I know of is a place called Pride Home, on the outskirts of Retrimus, protected by the Scarian Order. There is a small town called Pride Home. Perhaps that's the path you need to take. Thanks to you, I've learned a lot. The Prophet's treasure was waiting for you all along, to deliver the prophecy of the new beginning of light.
I believe this is where we part ways. But rest assured, we will meet again. We have a destiny, you and I. The Pride of Lions.
Man, is that guy evil? Oh.
Pride Home it is, then. Better get to it. We can't keep destiny waiting.
That motherfucker. Alright, so we gotta follow marching pilgrims to Pride Home. So let's go see here.
I hear a famous priest is arriving today.
Oh, okay, so we're down
I've heard
here
of
at the
him
bottom,
too.
right?
He has quite a reputation.
They say he can heal any illness.
They say he
I
travels
heard he's
around
coming here to
healing
search for
people.
something.
He just passed by. Where is he?
Is that really him?
He looks far too young.
Does he really have healing powers? He looks rather frail.
Daddy? Who's that?
A very famous priest.
Welcome to Pride Home, Holy One.
Thank you so much for this warm welcome.
Father, Varu and the rest of the village eagerly await your arrival at the cathedral.
Oh? In that case, I best not keep Father Varut waiting.
Now, die, priest.
Oh, man. Oh, there's one. I was gonna say, that was super easy. Oh, that's cool.
Thank you for saving me. Are you headed to Prideholm?
Follow this road and you'll arrive at Pride Home. Why don't you ride with me to the village in my wagon? I'd be an honor. Alright, so we should be able to ride that.
So, what business do you have in Prideholm? Oh, you're searching for the Ark? You know, most people believe the Ark is a myth. Truth be told, I'm also looking for the Ark. I hear there is a stone tablet in this village that contains secrets about the Ark. What a coincidence. Perhaps we could travel together and see... Oh my! Hang on!
That wagon is getting pretty on fire there. Oh man, of course.
Thank you. Oh no, they followed me all the way here. Watch out! Here comes more!
The last of you guys? Nope. Supposed to be more, I guess.
I think that was the last of them. My goodness. Are you not hurt?
Nope. That's a relief. I've never seen such suspicious people around Pride Home before. My word, where did the time go? The people must be waiting for me. The Ark's relic is in the cathedral. Please come find me once you arrive at the cathedral. Alright, so now we got to go the whole way up here. We'll just continue. Oh, I guess not following him. Alright, now we should be, yeah, way up here.
I heard he's healing
Did you
folks.
really cure them? All the other priests just gave up.
Oh, okay, so I did exchange that, or get that. One character per account. There we go. So now I got my silver foundry chest. Oh. Oh, I got a cat pet. That's... Got a pet. I got a kitty cat. Hey, kitty. Oh, use the hotkey or select pet. Oh. Give your pet an ability to automatically pick up nearby items. Look at this. I can tell him, like, you loot everything. Wait. Auto loot items above a certain tier. Okay. Cool. He gives me... Oh. That's so cool. You can use pet function throughout the pet invitation button. Okay. It looks like you have to actually use it. So. Looted in level 1 through 50 progression crate. I don't know what half these are. Heroic title. Okay, and then there's like mining stuff. We're just going to let that be for right now. Wait. Currency. Hell yeah. There we go.
Quiet,
okay.
Everyone.
Feel the warmth of the light. And be healed.
The pain is gone. Thank you so much.
That's incredible. He has so much
By the gods, Anna's wounds have healed.
Oh, it's you again. You're here. Father Varut,
Looking at me.
this adventurer saved my life.
Oh, so that was you. I sense goodness in them.
This adventurer also seeks the Ark.
Oh, is that so? Then we have much to discuss.
Is this the tablet?
Indeed. This tablet contains all we know of the Ark passed down for generations. In theory, anyway. As you can see, part of it is missing.
Such a large portion. I wonder what happened to it.
The tablet was already like this when it arrived at the cathedral. I think it went missing during the transport. Our attempts to recover it have failed. No one really knows how the portion of the stone tablet disappeared.
Even the people in the old chapel at that time don't remember exactly what happened. We must be missing something. Why don't you visit the tavern and talk to the locals there? I'll tell one of the monks to prepare a horse so you can look around the town. Thank you so much for protecting Father Armin. Okay. When the adventure begins, you'll encounter many people and stories. Follow your fate at Pride Home, where adventure awaits. Oh, okay. I get 1,000 silver. Roster reward is available to only one character. I guess that's fine. Prepare to mount, which will accompany you in your adventure. First, complete the main quest. Go to Brother Ethel at Pride Home and activate the mount Ferrout has prepared for you. Oh, I get a mount this early? Road map obtained. That's super cool. Guild license. Hello, adventurer. Father Verret said to expect you. He wants you to take one of these horses. You can get to your destination faster riding a horse. Also remember that you can use your mount's unique skill if you press spacebar while riding. Choose whichever one you like. Wait. Available area log hill. Okay, so they're all the same. They're just different color. I will go with a black one. How do I...
It's almost time for the service.
Mount a horse by using the mount inventory. How do I mount a horse? By using the mount inventory. Ah. Add acquired mounts to quickly state quick slots. Click or drag the item. Oh, cool. So now I got that stuff. So, head inventory. Oh, so I cannot just like in Guild Wars you can auto deposit materials, which would be nice, I guess. Might have to, I guess, go to like a merchant or something.
It's almost time for the service.
So, unless I missed it. How do I see? Oh, mouse. The mount, let's ride it. So, ride. View the continents and areas on a map. Ah, and then I can just, there we go. Build window, Alt U to join. Okay.
Pride Home is a
Lovely weather we're
blessing.
having today. Thank you for saving Father Armin.
Please deliver these flowers to Becca. She's usually in the plaza. She'll know if you say they're from Big C. Please don't let the other guards know. Alright, his name's Corrado, I see now. It's like Big C. Alright.
Let's see if there's a useful tool.
Anything exciting going on today?
C. Corrado, he sent me flowers 2 days in a row now. I guess I'll take them, but... She's like looking at herself in the mirror. What am I supposed to do with them? I don't really exactly have a green thumb. Corrado is in love with Becca. He wants me to deliver flowers to her without letting the other guards know. I wonder why secrecy is so important. Oh, take it. His flowers are more of a bother than anything. Maybe I should just dump them into a flower bed. One of the flower beds in the plaza would be a perfect place to do just that. The perfect crime. Would you put these flowers on one of the flower beds? Sure. I guess I get experience just for doing this here. If anyone asks, I told you to put flowers there. It was my idea all along. Okay. Huh.
So, got any news?
So I can technically hit 5. It's like a... whatever.
Another round here!
I see a lot of adventurers around these days.
The other half of the stone tablet in the cathedral? I didn't even know it was half a tablet to begin with.
Oh, I don't have an adventure tome. Every adventure worth their salt has one. Use yours? I'll give you one. Check it often while traveling. Okay. So now I got an adventure tome. She's got something else here, though. Alright, so there's so many people here. There we go. West, you're new to Pride Home, aren't you? So you've come to my tavern and met me. That means you've already seen half the village. If you'd like to see the rest of Pride Home, I can recommend a few good places. Interested? Yes?
I see a lot of adventurers.
This ain't enough to get me
There's another
drunk.
quest over here. Oh. So this is just more or less for... I guess you can buy this? Luminous energy? No? That's what that is. I don't know what these... ones per roster. I don't know what these currency things are. Okay.
So, got any news?
Pride Home is a city rich with religious history. The lion statue in the village square honors the priests who battled against the demons. City residents set aside time every day to offer prayers of gratitude to those priests. From the outside, Pride Home appears to be a normal village. But it's actually one of the holiest places in the world. Pride Home remains a popular pilgrimage destination.
Certain quests can be completed only in the mini quest window, completing them by clicking... Oh, completing. Okay. Oh, cool. So... I don't know what the difference between roster level and combat level is.
Anything exciting going on today?
I don't think so.
May Regulus watch over this soul.
I need more images to write a song.
Lord of all gods, please watch over us.
A turtle? Oh, he wants jeweled Corel. Huh. I don't have any of that.
Brothers and sisters,
Pride Home Cathedral.
let us pray.
Okay.
This looks a bit heavy.
The stone tablet in the cathedral? Oh, the slab engraved with something about the Ark, right? Kinda naive to believe a made-up story like that.
I'm not sure, but you could ask Rune at the Adventurers Association. He was there when the stone tablet got moved. Rune is just as interested in myths and legends as you are. He paced around that tablet for hours at a time. Where is he today? Near the Plaza Fountain, I think. Maybe you should go see him.
So, got any news?
Anything
I wish it
exciting
would
going on
remember
today?
to auto mount. Oh, so I can actually retrain pets. That's...
I need more images to
You're an adventurer looking for the Ark.
See? Stone tablet. Oh, the stone tablet. I was there when it was moved, but I don't remember exactly what happened. Wait, Nal was with me that day. He's an observant one, that Nal. Maybe he saw something I didn't. By the way, I see you have an adventurer's tome. However, you haven't really recorded anything yet. Why don't I teach you how to use it? Click the vista next to the cathedral to record it in your adventurer's tome. The memory will last a lifetime. It's at the top of the stairs in the back. Okay. So if I go up these steps...
How do you like ride home, adventurer?
Okay, so it's just like a vista like in Guild Wars, just to kind of see the area around, I guess. It'll be interesting to see, does that give you experience? I assume it does.
Good job. Every time you fill out the tome, the association will reward you.
Why? To thank you for providing an essential guide to future generations of adventurers, of course. So if you find out any information about the Ark, please record it in your adventurer's tome. Do you still have any business with me? Oh, that's right. You like to know where Now is. I'll wager that Now is standing in front of the triport. Go ahead and ask him about the stone tablet.
I need more images to write a song.
This guy's got a quest. There are too many bards in Pridehome, but I can't think of any good music to beat the blustering Bard Sierra with. What I need is some inspiration, to see someone involved in amazing and innovative act of creativity. Are you the creative type? Perhaps you can help me. Can you think of anything? Open up, so I can just post there, and apparently...
Lord of all gods, please watch over us. Brothers and sisters, let us pray. May Regulus watch over the soul.
Why.
Brothers and sisters, let us pray.
Alright, so we're going to continue on down here. What is
We
this
will
guy
protect
want?
piece of tablet? What? Are you seeking the Ark? You're like Rudin.
The Ark is just some legend. Nothing but a myth, actually. This tripod is believed to be made from the same stuff the gods used to make the Ark. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at the wonderful aura, the perfect lines. Oops, talking too much again. Why don't you take a look around? You might uncover something interesting. Goes to the tripod and press G to activate it. Oh, so it's like a teleporting to different
Did you
areas.
find
That's
anything
cool.
special? You'd think if there was a clue to the Ark there, someone would have found it already.
Tripod is goodness, can't talk. The tripod is a mode of transportation that connects different places. 2 words, magical teleportation. By pressing M for the map, you can instantly move to the tripod in a different place, though it has to be on the same continent. In other words, you can't use the tripod to cross the sea. Using a tripod costs a small amount of money, so if you don't want to ruin yourself silly, always carry some coin with you. Hey, don't look at me, I don't make the rules. That money's not going into my pocket, it goes toward the upkeep of the tripods. The triports you'll see in a high traffic area like Pridehome are wonders to behold. I mean, look how shiny it is. This one in particular is... oh, sorry. Got too excited there for a minute. Back to the matter at hand. Come to think of it, a brand named Sierra came to town a while ago. Why don't you ask her about the Ark? She must be down by the plaza. Alright, so we need to go find Bard Sierra.
I wonder what Neria is doing.
Let's see here. It looks like down here.
Hello, adventurer. How can I help you?
Well, I was told to come see you. Let's see. Oh, I gotta come click on you now.
Hi there. What can I do for you? The tablet about the Ark?
I didn't know such a thing existed, but the song I just played is related to the Ark. As a matter of fact, it's called the Song of Escape, and it has the ability to help its performer escape from danger. Amazing, right? Most people dismiss the Ark as fairy tales, but we bards keep their legends alive through song. Alright, so now I got sheet music. Add acquired sheet music to select for quick access. Here we go. Oh, do I actually have to? Yes. There we go. So now I could technically put that there. I don't want to open any of these other chests right now. Yeah, I don't think so, just in case. So let's not do that yet. Not too hard, so
The stonemasons of Log Hill might be able to help.
Tablet? Stonemason Arzel manages better related to the Ark. May the light of the Ark be with you. Press K to browse through the skill book and edit skills. Oh, sweet. So... yeah, that one is pretty cool. So that doesn't get unlocked until 12. Move 3 meters forward and fan out for an attack. The stabbing attack's width increases by 30%. Its reach plus... huh, I don't know if that would be good. Broadly swing your spear above your head, attacking at 360 degrees. I'm not really sure which one I want. I don't even know. Like, if I go, like, what is recommended? No collected info. I just don't know. Throwing skill use all damages. 20%. 3% chance of cooldown. Push foes 6 meters. Instead of concentrating your energy onto your spear, attack quickly in a straight line. Alright, I guess we'll just go back and do this for now. We'll hit the save button. But we'll go ahead and increase that.
Our prices are better than the other store.
Like there's another guy up here who has a quest, so let's go talk to him. If you go to Log Hill around this time of year, there's a good chance you'll see white red beaks. We collect their feathers to make clothes for the priests during the winter. The villagers usually go to Log Hill to collect the feathers, but we haven't been able to lately because of the grave robbers. Do you think you can collect some feathers at Log Hill and give them to Elia at the gear shop? Sure can.
May the gods.
Anything exciting?
Okay, so I think we need to go out here. I'm not sure how you complete number 2. That whole dancing thing doesn't seem to be working, so we're just gonna ignore that for right now.
Those toxic claw robbers.
If you're talking about the missing piece of the tablet in the cathedral, I don't know where it is either. Why do you need it?
The Ark? I thought the whole thing was just made up by bards. I don't know about the stone tablet, but I have something similar. Check out that useless rock over there. It's only good for taking up space. I doubt this can help, but maybe you should talk to Guard Allen. He was there when it happened, so he might know something. Oh, so this is,
Long ago, a horde of demons invaded the mortal world. Thus began what is known as the Chain War, a fitting name for an unending eternal war.
Feathers. Alright, so we almost have these feathers. There we go. Now it looks like we have them. I hit tab. Okay, we actually have to come back this way. This is to go check out this other carbon.
So terrible, even the gods wanted no part of it, leaving the people to suffer alone. And so the desperate races of the mortal world began a search for the Ark of Legend. They believed the power of the Ark was the only way of defeating the demons once and for all.
I kind of wish instead of a whistle, it just kind of mounted. Made it a little bit, that you didn't have the animation.
A small band of heroes eventually found the Ark. These 7 heroes are the Sidereals. The races of the mortal realm rallied alongside the Sidereals to defeat the demons and finally put an end to the Chain War.
It'd be nice if there was, I mean, it's short dialogue, but it'd be nice if there was a little bit of, video or something accompanying these.
There you are. Investigating the stone ruins? Long ago, the Sidereals used the great power of the Ark to defeat the demons. Now, that same darkness has come to the mortal world yet again. This is why I have been traveling the world in search of the Ark. Everyone tells me the Ark is just a legend. But that stone tablet is the key to finding it. I'm glad to finally meet someone else who believes the Ark is real. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must continue my search. Please let me know if you find something.
Alright, so there is... Okay, I thought there was one more we had to check out, but apparently not.
Don't let your guard down!
The stone tablet of the key? You mean the slab moved out of East Oratory?
I don't know, but since it was moved out of the oratory, maybe you can find some clues there.
Those toxic.
You gotta go this way. I almost forgot too. I need to put my title on. There we go. It's like killing these things in so many minutes I don't even see them. So. Beyond token items, you have obtained the clicking icon, province, stone, in exchange for gift boxes and skins at report merchants in the city. Okay, that's cool. I like just murdering things.
Find the tablet! Kill them all!
Oh, no. All these guys are apparently searching for the tablet. Not good.
Look for the remnants! Oh, thank you for your help. Please tell Aln what happened.
Ooh, that was close. There are shortcuts over there. There's a shortcut over there. Your actions vary depending on terrain. Yeah. Super cool.
Don't let your guard down!
Those damn toxic claw robbers ganged up on the guards.
Stone tablet you're looking for must be very valuable. They wouldn't have attacked us so recklessly unless they were desperate to hide something. Please go see Guard Mizzle. He's been watching me. I saw you wipe the floor with all those toxic claws. They were no match for you. But since they set up shop in Log Hill, this street has become extremely dangerous. Please get rid of all the toxic claws you see along the street. Okay, I can definitely do that. That's just right up here, I think. Looks like he's got some new stuff, though. Oh, nice. I think Like this stuff here. Dismantled for sure. There we go. Let's kill all these guys. There we go. Just like that, they are destroyed. Almost level 12. Wait a minute. Up here, we can talk to this guy.
Don't let your guard down!
I was gathering information about the recent movements of the grave robbers.
This will take a while. In the meantime, do you mind picking up some supplies from Pride Home Storage for me? Nope. Got this guy again. Did you really clear the street of all these robbers on your way here? The Toxiclaws pretty much ran away in terror. It's a bit embarrassing to admit that the guards weren't able to stop them. Thank you for protecting Log Hill for us. Oh, I obtained a new skill. Log Hill Outpost. Each level you gain earns you skill points, upgrade your skill points. Okay. I'm not sure what this is technically showing me. Oh, these skills. I see. So I can basically click on this and then it shows me here. Say here. Okay, so that says back in town. I can travel there for 30 silver. Road map needs a tripod. Okay, hold on a second. Let me leap attack. Leap 9 meters toward the target location to strike at the ground, inflicting 500 and some damage. So, is that automatically... Yeah, I automatically got that. Okay, cool. So, go back. Combat skills. Direct damage when landing. Cooldown. That actually sounds pretty cool. Move distance. And then... that. Oh, and then I can do direct damage. Oh, and then that gives you lightning. You land. That's super cool. Oh, and then, okay, you just pick one of these. That's cool. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's talk to this guy. The grave robbers are more active than ever, and we don't know why. At this rate, they'll be a major threat to the safety of anyone traveling the roads. Would you deliver this notice to Headman Gory? To go to Pride Home, open the road map window and click the Triport and Pride Home. You can get there at once. Okay. So, gotcha. Activate a tripod to go there. So, assuming that it would just be this one.
Do you require assistance?
Get supplies from Pride Home Storage.
May Regulus watch over the...
Anything exciting going on today?
I heard the guards there got their hands full. Is that why you came to pick up the supplies?
These grave robbers must be causing more trouble than I thought. Sorry, this box supply is all I have for you. Oh wait, but this is my storage? Oh. How cool that is. So I'm gonna put all of this in here.
So, got any?
Let's go in.
Want to browse my wares?
Whoa, where did you get so many feathers? He must be a bird whisperer. That's more than enough to keep me nice and cozy. I'll be extra warm this winter because of you. Thanks. Quest. Awesome.
Anything exciting going on today?
Oh, so we still got that guy. Until yeah, this guy. Those grave robbers really are troublesome. We'd better post this on the village bulletin board. The bulletin board is in that plaza. Please post it where everyone can see. That'd be back up over here. I posted the warning about the grave robbers on the bulletin board. Complete the quest. Toxiclaw robber leader Krugo has stolen precious relics and threatens the stonemasons with violence. For the safety of Log Hill, I shall reward anyone who eliminates Kugo and bring him his nameplate as proof. Pride Hub Bar Gennaro. Alright.
May the god.
So this is then Log Hill. Killing two birds with one stone and trace the stone tablet. 3's over there for killing. Should be the same thing, so we'll just go there.
Those toxic claw robbers have increased in numbers.
Wow, that guy did not last very long. Wow. Guy died super quick. Teammates in range from taking damage. Awesome. This is Kugo's nameplate. Great, that'll sure load off our chest. That guy.
These supplies may not be enough. I've just finished studying the grave robbers.
According to the information that the guards have gathered, a man named Kugo led the infiltrators of the oratory. He's searching for something around here, and I'm thinking it might be the tablet you're looking for. Have you tried the specialty skill yet? What is that? The specialty skill embodies the characteristics of your class. It enables powerful attacks for some classes and provides help throughout the battle for others. Usually use it with Z when its gauge is full. If your class has a specialty skill, you should take advantage of it while fighting. The specialty skill can help you beat Kugo. Oh, I already did that. We can narrow the grave robbers' territory by destroying their encampment. Also, their food will be helpful to the stonemasons. Please destroy their tents and collect any food you find. Definitely do that.
Find the tablet at all costs.
Oh, so now I just gotta deliver this food back again.
Those toxic claw robbers.
Thank you. I'll send the food to the stonemasons.
According to this note, the ones who are looking for the tablet will have a meeting at their hideout.
Stonemason Kahan is familiar with this area. Maybe he knows where their hideout is. Go find Kahan. He'll help you if you mention it's for the guards.
Don't let your guard.
Is that this guy? Did you know the Toxiclaw robbers command strange summoning moves? Head to the area near the stonemasons and you'll see odd moving rocks. Mr. Empha, the scholar, seems to be interested in them. Why don't you see if you can bring him something he can study?
Those grave robbers might even destroy the triport.
Where am I at? So, okay, so I gotta go back over here. This is for rock hearts.
I wonder if they know what they're doing.
The heart of a creature from the other side of the rift. Since this is clearly what powers them, I can use it to find out how to stop them.
This is where Owen saw the grave robbers.
Cross the bridge and follow the path through the thicket to the north. It can be dangerous, so be prepared. You're not planning on traveling there on foot, are you? It's quite far away, so you better ride a horse. Okay.
This over church crap? The boss will have our heads if we don't find this tablet. Better be worth it.
I heard the Kolsch Valley gang thinks they found it.
Better not. I want that reward.
What's that? Looks like we've got an eavesdropping rat. You ain't leaving here alive.
Margot finally did it! He found the ruins in Kolsch Forest, where the tablet is hidden. I ordered my people to pull out the tablet. You keep an eye out for the guards from the hideout. Once this is done, that guy will leave us alone.
Done. Oh, so we got to go back here.
Got a feeling something is hidden around here somewhere.
Alright, so we can just go right back up here.
The leader of the grave robbers wrote, "We've located the object in Kolsch Valley.
Can this object be the stone tablet you're looking for? Please go to Kolsch Valley. Brother Shadil isn't far from here. He might be helpful."
Don't let your guard down!
Those grave robbers might even...
Press J and use locate quest journal window. Oh, okay, so that makes it pretty nice and easy. Which is right up here off to the left. Another vista. To enjoy the beautiful scenery. This game does look pretty nice.
Are you saying the grave robbers are looking for a piece of the tablet in Prideholm Cathedral?
Maybe you'll find what you're looking for from these grave robbers. If you don't, then you should meet the shelter keeper, Madoc. The grave robbers are also up to something around the Kolsch ruins.
I smell honey. Where's that coming from?
Even though it's dangerous here, I couldn't help following the smell of honey. Those horsey things are awfully ferocious. The beehive is right over there, though, just dripping with honey. If you're not busy, could you bring me some honey? I'll share it with you. Sure.
I smell honey.
Yeah, honey, I was gonna say, I don't see any. Damn. Yeah, I did not think there we go. I just knew I smelled it right. It's the best honey I've ever tasted. Alright, so go to the Traveler's Nook. So that's up here too. What's it look like? Yeah.
Useless porters.
Everyone wants Daunty Sprouts, but no one can go into the forest to gather them lately. Even the most capable herbalist is helpless in the face of those awful grave robbers. Daunty Sprouts are good for your health too. Don't you want to try them? I will get it for you.
The ruins in Kolsch Forest are overrun with Toxiclaw robbers.
People have heard sound of stones being crushed for a while now. They must be hard at work destroying the site. What if they also destroy the tablet that they're looking for? You better go there and check it out. Alright, so I did activate that. Oh, this looks like it's up over here. And what are all these guys just running around here for? Does that slowly deplete over time? Shield meters recovered every time you attack net foes. Shield attacks recover more shield meter. Your regular recover a small amount of shield meter while defensive stance. Okay.
Well, well, looks like we got some competition. You ain't going nowhere. Get 'em, boys!
I guess we'll see about that. There we go.
Adventurer,
Almost killed me again.
Are you okay? Robbers are after the tablet piece? What do they want it for?
That's one popular hunk of rock. You're too late. I already gave it to the boss. You'll never get it. From our demon.
A demon? I feared as much. This curse is far too powerful to be human in origin. We must find whoever these robbers are working for. Let's find the warden of the Kolsch ruins. Maybe they can point us in the right direction.
Alright, let's go ahead and get out of this instance, and I think this is where... This is going to be where we end part 1 here of Lost Ark. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It is a really good game so far. I do like the character here that I picked, the warrior. He's pretty solid. Haven't had too many issues with him, so we'll see how that continues. We did get to level 12 here in part 1. Let me know down in the comments of what you guys think of this game so far. And until next time, guys, I will see you. Have a good one.